Hello everyone, my name is Dylan of WeTheCoasters. Well, if you're watching this video by now, you probably have heard that Fast and Furious Supercharged is closing in 2027. You may have known me as the guy with the shirt that's here. The one that probably boasted this is the best ride ever and changed my mind. So, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. When this attraction closes, it will definitely be different. And that way we'll be ready for the brand new attraction that will take place, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, that will be located in the New York section. But I need you guys to have a big faith, please. This attraction actually means a lot to me more than ever. Not just because of the shirt, not just because of the motto that I say, it is the fact that, well, I really do like this ride a lot. It is actually a good ride. I would like to be the guy that would help close this attraction down inside. So please, I know I will send my emails to Universal pleading, but I need your help on social media. Spread the hashtag WeTheCoasters Fast and Furious to help make this happen. It would be a dream of mine to really help close this attraction down, and I'd like to do it in style. So please, spread the hashtag WeTheCoasters Fast and Furious to help make this happen. Thank you guys for your attention. Now on to today's vlog. What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from WeTheCoasters. We're checking on into Universal Orlando Resort. Get ready to go on in and a little bit of a somewhat chilly January day. Lots to talk about, lots. Without further ado, let's get started. Over here at the Universal Studios store, they have updated this area to Jurassic Park. Now, for those who have never been to Universal, they do actually update the entire areas here with different merch all the way around. So just make sure you guys are fully aware of that. And then this is their throwback section right over here, where they have the 90s attire and the shirts and the plushies and whatnot. Even the old attractions like Confrontation and Jaws over here and Back to the Future. The three most popular defunct attractions. But yeah, just want to make sure you guys are fully aware of that when you do come to Universal Orlando Resort, that when you check out studios, these actually change during the season. So, wow, I cannot believe it. We have now gotten word of the brand new ride taking over here. It's Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Even though the ride's in the New York section. Oh boy. Well, construction is in full progress there, in full swing, but lots more over by the New York section where the beginning of the area is. But over here, lots of footers have been planned, I see. Construction crews have been going full at it. See a couple trucks moving, to see workers all around my presence, so it's full swing. They're wanting to get this ready by 2027, and they're gonna go all gas pedal from here on out. So that is great to see. This thing is gonna be legendary because we have heard there's gonna be a 170-foot spike. Wow, that is gonna be terrific. They're putting in a world-class intimate roller coaster over here, so they're having one here at Allen's Adventure. They're gonna have one here at Universal Studios. And technically, even though it's not an intimate, they have a mock at Epic Universe with Stardust Racers, but this is huge. Kudos to them on making this happen, but there's more somber news, but we'll talk more about that when we get into Universal Studios Florida. So there has been a new change at Universal Studios Florida, and this has been pertaining to this month in particular, but I don't know if it's going to go on for February, but at least for right now, it opens at 10 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. So if you come to Universal Orlando and you're expecting to come in at 9 o'clock, good luck. That ain't going to happen. However, from what I'm aware of, this Friday, it's changing where it's going to go back to 9 a.m. And I don't know what's going to happen next month because, yeah, there's a lot of, I'm not too sure. But I think they tried it out just as a test, and many people did not like that. So I hope it stays back at 9 because, you know, that would be good. However, there is a weird thing, though. If it opens at 10 a.m., it goes longer to 9 p.m. It's very weird. I don't know, but yeah, interesting enough there. So before we talk about the bigger news, we got to showcase around the new Hollywood Drift, the construction progress, because it's been a while since we've been here. So let's go take a look at that right now. Also, first visit of Universal Orlando in 2026. So welcome, Universal Orlando. So before we talk about the other news, I want to talk about Despicable Me. It's a 35-minute wait right now. So that's probably going to determine just how the crowd of the park is going to be today. But yeah, we'll see. It's a little early because right now, as I walked in, it is 10:38 right now. So I'll tell you this, though, the line to get into security was brutal to get in the City Walk, but to get in the park, it's decent. So, hey, could have been worse. So you may have noticed a lot different over here. The wall completely was green, filled with advertisement left and right and some teasers. Now is painted over black. They have put on Dom Toretto's car, and Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the new roller coaster. They actually say it like that too. Coming 2027, Universal Orlando Resort. That's wild that we're already gonna be talking about 2027, and they're going out big, and I mean big. I also just realized something funny, that apparently the picture thing where they have the firehouse is still somehow there from Rip Ride Rockit. I don't know why, but interesting. Anyways, so they've updated this entire wall, as you can see right over here. They still have the green walls from before over here, and from what I am aware of, I'm just going to double check just to show you, they should have the green walls over here, which, yes, indeed the case, they do, but they've updated that front all black, and apparently the walls are a little misaligned, so oops, you know, hey, Universal, just on the side, you may want to, you know, just fix that real quick. But regardless, so we only know about the IP. We don't know about any other roller coaster dynamics, but it does bring one other thing that's in closing now. I'll talk about that in a minute, like I said, but this is huge. Now, how am I feeling about this? I hate the name. It's dumb. Why call it Hollywood Drift in a New York section? Now, one person I mentioned, well, it is a New York backdrop, New York movie set, which technically is true. However, this is still New York with Hollywood in it, where even when it was Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit in the New York section, that made no sense. And ironic enough, in the New York section, there's only one ride that actually makes sense. Race to New York starring Jimmy Fallon, because it has New York in it. The Blues Brothers is from Chicago, and Revenge of the Mummy is technically Egypt? Question mark? I don't know. But they don't really give a specific on that. It's weird. But yeah, I don't like the name. If they would have went with New York Drift, heck, even Orlando Drift, I would have excused it. But Hollywood Drift, they just literally copy and pasted from, you know, what's going on at Universal Hollywood. Now, big thing though, I don't know how well you can see on the camera. So there is a giant, and I mean a giant steel structure that's right over here, and that's behind Soundstage 33 over here. Now, I believe, the keyword believe, this is the maintenance shed that's over here. That thing is gigantic. Look, it's already past the structure of the 33 over here, and it is enormous. It's huge. It's unbelievable. So this thing will be a game changer when this opens. But as to what'll happen, who knows? I have good faith, but Universal, bad move on the name. So let's continue onward. One quick off-related note, Finnegan's Bar and Grill, they are closed for a gigantic refurb, and they're gonna be closed through the entirety of 2026. They will reopen in 2027. They closed at the making of this video Sunday, so just make sure you guys are fully aware of that. They're also getting ready for Rock the Universe, which is going to be over here. Oddly, they've had some weird locations for Rock the Universe in years past, so it's interesting. And then one other thing, the arcade's back open at Palace. Interesting. Well, I cannot believe I'm saying this on the camera. This absolutely is blowing my mind. But if you've seen from the beginning, Fast and Furious Supercharged is closing in 2027. I'm blown away that that's happening. And I cannot believe it. It's totally mind-blowing. Now, one big thing I will say is this. The day they made the announcement, currently today is a Wednesday. Tuesday was the announcement, and they also announced that this ride's closing. There was a wild moment that happened. The ride had an uptick in people going in. It went from like a 10-minute wait to a 35-minute wait. I can't believe that. It's mind-blowing. I've never seen that happen before here. But lo and behold, you announce a ride closing, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Oddly, the car's not here still, which I feel like, I don't know if it's going to come back. I doubt it. But this is crazy, though. I don't believe it. I'm still blown away that this ride's going to be closing down for good, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that this is happening. So we're going to make the most of it for 2026, but we're going to try something really bold in 2027. If you've seen from that announcement, please, obviously I'm going to do my thing, but for the others, we shall see. So I'm going to enjoy what I can for this attraction and go from there. So I just did a ride on Fast and Furious Supercharged. That was actually really good. It felt depressing because, you know, hearing the news and announcements and whatnot. But again, as I mentioned, I'm going to make all my rides count when I'm here. I'm going to make sure this ride gets true justice that it deserves, and not that you hear in the slander on the internet. It is a fine ride. Don't listen to those people that say it sucks. It's good. It's very good. Okay, so we are over here at the Eternals Elixir of Refreshment, which is a little east from the Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts entrance attraction that's right over here. And first off, welcoming on to the vlog, we do have Lynn. Now, Lynn, there's new things that are actually here. What do you have?
Yeah, shortly we should go ahead and show off the menu there, but I'm actually a Hufflepuff, and I went ahead and went with the Hufflepuff one, which we'll explain what flavors those are in a minute. Dylan, I gave him a choice between the Ravenclaw one or the Gryffindor, because I think he's a mix of those two. He says that he's loyal like a Hufflepuff, but I wouldn't really put him in that category.
I don't know Harry Potter worth much there.
I'm speaking a different language to him, basically.
It's too coded.
But,
yeah, so this is grape and huckleberry, and then Hufflepuff was, what flavor was it? Was it milk?
Pineapple and chocolate.
Pineapple and milk chocolate would be more precise.
But yeah, these are the ice lollies. Go ahead and make your way over here.
Yeah.
So we can check these out.
So, just to show what they're like. So, here they are. The other two that's there, so Gryffindor is peach and strawberry, and Slytherin is coconut and matcha. So, interesting choices for flavors. So, yeah, so we're going to try the two that we have right here, and we'll let you know how they are.
So we just finished up our ice lollies earlier, and I do want to point out something that I found. They still have the nutrition facts listed on there, and also the ingredients. And fun fact, this was actually from the Hippo Gourmet Pops, or Ice Pops, and it's actually in St. Augustine, Florida, which is about 2 hours away from Universal.
2 hours north, more precisely.
Yes, it's along the coast, and in between Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. Thank you. And something else that I want to point out. What's funny is that it has pineapple chunks in it, and it's, pineapple flavored. I didn't get that, burning acidic taste in my mouth. That's why I don't really like eating fresh pineapple, because it, apparently it has enzymes that breaks down your gums and skin and whatnot, but it's like there's no discomfort with this. Same way that you, whenever you eat like Dole Whip or something, and it actually somewhat reminded me of Dole Whip without the extra coconut or the soft serve with it. But it does have organic sugar in it, so these are technically vegan. Fun fact.
Yeah.
And also, allergy warning, it contains coconut and soy. I don't know about the other ones, but yeah, something else. The Ravenclaw.
Which is the one that I'm currently going through right now.
Which, it's huckleberry and grape, but funny enough, on the ingredients, blackberries and blueberries. So you've been fooled.
Yeah.
But no artificial flavorings.
No,
so.
and to be honest, I don't mind it, but it's it's kind of a little hard to go through. It's got some weird taste to it to me, but I mean, it's all right. But
yeah, fun for the kids. No surprise.
Yeah, so they have actual writing that's on there, and I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. It says loyalty that's on there.
And it's got a little, I almost said dragon.
No, it's
a, jeez, words.
What is it?
It's a thing. The thing.
Lynn, you're a Harry Potter fan. You should know this.
I know.
And then
it's a honey badger.
And then I don't know how well I can show it on here. They do have a little Ravenclaw that's on here too. I'm trying to move my thumb so you guys can see it, but you can tell I'm trying to get through mine, but I'm struggling here, so it's a shame. But I mean, it's not bad. And real quick, how much did we pay for those there? I think it was
after the discount, it was like between 13 and 16.
Yeah, and keep in mind that's for two. So,
but also you have the organic sugar, and
yeah,
you're paying for this.
Yeah. So
also the wrapping is like really good.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out right over here. It's right next to Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts, to the right of the attraction. It's right over here, kind of a little hidden in the area. It's right next to a new popcorn stand that's over here.
There, across the show stage of the table, the bars, the rolls.
Yep. All right.
That we never see.
Yeah. So after this, we're gonna head over and ride Escape from Gringotts. Right now,
before that, Dylan is going to finish up his ice lolly and give us a review.
From what I'm seeing, is currently a 25-minute wait that I'm seeing. I had to double check because it was 25. Well, it was 30 earlier. Now it went down to 25. So, all right, let's go on the ride. Oh yeah, and also I kind of want to say it's all right. Like the thing's fine.
He didn't finish it.
Oh, be quiet, you. All right.
Oh yeah, something else that I didn't say this about the Hufflepuff one. I was expecting like the top half to be like, you know, the fudge bar kind of, not really fudge bar, but the fudge popsicles kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's actually covered in a thin layer of chocolate, so you're getting mostly pineapple, which I'm not complaining, but just heads up.
All right, off to Gringotts. All right, so we did from Escape from Gringotts there, which advertised a 35-minute wait, which was about
10 minutes. No, 15.
15, 20. Yeah. All right, we moved really good though. We moved really good. So the line was all for scare. We were moving. So, what'd you think, Lynn? Ride was looking fairly good.
It's good to be back.
Yeah. Like I think the last time I've ridden this ride was when I was with Kyle on the WeTheCoasters journeys.
And that's where I surprised him with a little visit.
Well, that was afterward, but you know, still, it was good though. It was really good. All right, so off to the next attraction. Which what do you think? MIB?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, we just finished up MIB Alien Attack, which was listed as a 10-minute wait, which it was a walk-on. Let's be real.
Yeah. There was nobody there.
No, we almost got a Zen, but then they like had two people in front of us. But hey, no big deal. What was your high score?
250.
Oh man, bless. I achieved my goal. I hit 567,000. My goal was to get over 500,000 and ask for Shopper Select.
I'm kidding.
Oh
no,
my goodness.
No.
No.
We're not doing that.
No.
Yes.
For anyone older in the generation that doesn't know about that, please, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I mean,
anyways.
It's been like several months. You should know about it.
I think they choose not to know, and thank God. All right, Revenge of the Mummy. Let's head there right now. Alrighty. Time to ride Revenge of the Mummy. Now, we are getting very lucky, Lynn, because technically today they were supposed to be under a refurb. And
not today, though.
Yeah, not today. They pushed it back another week, so we're going to get ready to ride it. So, thanks, Universal. Anyways, we're going to hop on a ride. Okay, Revenge of the Mummy. Lynn, very glad we got to ride that. Very glad.
Before it goes on a short, but still absent refurb.
Like a week refurb, give or take. But we also were glad to ride it for upcoming trip we're coming up to. Six Flags Fiesta Texas with their premier rides and Over Texas with their premier rides.
Two different Texas parks, which
don't
get confused.
Yes. Kind of similar rides, but kind of not so similar rides. But can't wait. Mr. Freeze and Poltergeist. Can't wait. But it's a great way to remember. Oh, I know.
This is why I walk with Dylan, because
you're welcome.
Here.
You're welcome. Yeah.
But he usually has it.
Oh man, but I'm telling you, when we go to those parks, I cannot wait to do both of those rides. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, we're gonna get out of studios and we're gonna head over to Islands Adventure. We'll see you there. All right, so it's about a little after 2:30 and we made it to Islands Adventure. No wait to get into the park, and when the crowds haven't been too terrible here.
Shabby.
No.
I mean, some congested areas and you know, popular areas, but
well, it could be worse. We could be at Epic today because we've heard that has been a disaster today.
It's been a huge L.
Yep. Oh, and looks like the rest from there is closed. So that's under a refurb. So the next one from here is Circus McGurkus. But yeah. I know. But there's also a big giant crane you can see right over here, and that's for the Fast and Furious roller coaster. It's here. I know, right? But this, I mean, I have to exaggerate and say it. The thing that they're doing, it's huge that they're doing. Like there are so many people working there. And while we were doing that walkway between studios and islands, you can see a lot of construction through the tarp.
Little crevices and whatnot.
Yeah. Like it's huge. There's so many people there. I think it's like the news dropped. Okay, full steam ahead.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Disney, they're just
notes, Disney.
Yeah, take notes. I feel like Disney and Six Flags, they're like so identical because they're so slow and like just.
Maybe Disney should buy Six. No, let's not.
No, please don't.
No.
No, absolutely not. All right, let's head over to Pizza Predattoria because we're gonna have lunch over there. So we'll see you over there. Alrighty, we are here at Pizza Predattoria. Now, last time I was here, I tried the chicken Alfredo cone that's here, and Lynn is gonna be trying that as well. Now, Lynn, we've had the Epic Universe cones, and she's distracted by a dove.
It's white though. Look at her.
Oh my, get ADHD kicking in there. Now, Lynn, we've had the cones at Epic Universe before, and those were fantastic.
Those are so popular that they needed 2 locations for them.
Yep, and now they have one here at Islands. Now, I will warn you, the bread is a little different over here.
Yeah,
but
I've heard.
But it's still very good though. So, we each got one of each. I've already had the chicken Alfredo. That's the one that she's having right now. And then I'm having the meatball marinara. So, see how it is. So, we'll show you the food when it comes on out. And then, of course, we'll let you know how it is, too. So, we'll see you once the food comes out. Alrighty, here is the meatball marinara, as you can see right over here. A little saucy. Can't wait to try and dig it in. And Lynn, here's the chicken Alfredo that she has.
No themed paper, unfortunately.
No, So
we're gonna... How to Train Your Dragon ones.
So we're gonna dig in. We'll let you know how it is. Alrighty, Pizza Predattoria. We just finished with our garlic cones. All right, Lynn, let's hear from you on the chicken Alfredo. What'd you think?
It's, in a way, it's very nostalgic to me because it reminds me of Texas toast.
Yeah.
I grew up, like, you know, pretty tight on money, so we had to live off of Texas toast.
Right.
And that kind of stuff. And that was nostalgic.
Yeah, Texas toast garlic bread in a way, like, oh.
I know it's frozen and, you know, it's not homemade, but in a way it hits different.
It does. How was the chicken Alfredo part though?
Chicken Alfredo, that was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I still prefer the mac and cheese cones though.
All right.
Personal opinion.
So, for me, I really like the cone a lot, and ever since having now both, I don't know what I like better, to be honest. Like,
you like food.
Well,
we'll just say that.
Well, I don't know about that far. I mean, yeah, I do, but I mean, the Alfredo's good, and the meatball marinara was fantastic. Like, I mean, that is so flipping good. Like, I mean, if I have to give credit, both have really good flavor. Maybe I like the meatball marinara a little more. I really did. So, I don't know. Ironic enough, as we're making this, we're going to be going to Epic tomorrow, and we'll definitely be trying the cones over there again just for the heck of it, but I enjoyed it, though. It's fantastic. Alrighty, let's get a ride on VelociCoaster. Okay, we just got off of VelociCoaster. We did the back row. Let me just say real quickly before we talk about the ride, they were running 4 trains in January, which
45-minute wait.
Yeah, and it just jumped up to 60. Actually, yeah, that is. Let me tell you, they may say it's 45, 50, 60 minutes, but it does not feel like it. It moves a lot quicker than that.
Take that, Iron Gwazi.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, technically, Iron Gwazi has with the locker policy, because last time I was there, you want to know what they're running, Lynn? 90-second dispatches. Which is impressive. Well, that's what happens when you have to do paid lockers.
But then again, that ride also got you a girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, regardless, how was the ride?
It was good. Very rattly in the back today.
Yeah.
A little buzzing on my ears. Why is there a B&M rattle on my Intamin?
Yeah, right. What's going on with that? I did feel a little bit. I love how also too when we were going up on the top hat. Did you notice how there was that little side to side shake a little bit? Yeah, it was like. That's new.
Like we got a rattlesnake buzz on this. What's going on?
It's interesting. But yeah, we got VelociCoaster out of the way, and now I will say this on behalf, like Lynn, obviously we're doing some of the rides here before we, ironically enough, take that trip to Texas coming up, so I know you're ready.
Yeah, I am.
Yeehaw. So, other than that, if we do anything else, we'll kind of let you know. If not, then we'll give you an update. All right, that's going to do it here from Universal Orlando Resort. A little bit of a somewhat quick visit, but
short day. Got some stuff done.
But there is one specific reason why as to we're here, and well, yes, it is Epic Universe, but the other big thing, we're checking out Grand Helios. The last of the Universal hotels that we finally get to check out, not just within Epic Universe, but the entirety of Universal.
The entirety of the Orlando Resort.
Until they build like 3 more within the next 5 years, and then we got to go, you know.
It's at least we haven't. At least it's not like Disney that has like
27, yeah.
27. How the heck?
Give or take.
And it's like double the price there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But
we're not that disposable income,
no.
You know?
And I want to make a note on the side. So when we did Grand Helios, we did it, of course, in January. And what many people don't know is that the hotel prices just get slashed in January. So like, if you go to Portofino, normally Portofino would be like $500, $600, $700, give or take. Where in January it could be like 300 bucks.
350.
Which, to be fair, is a bargain in a way because, you know...
It's a really good hotel as well as getting the Express Unlimited.
Right.
That's really nice.
Yeah. But for Grand Helios, we'll talk more about that when we get to the hotel and, you know, explain everything. So stay tuned when that video comes on out. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. If you like what we do here at We The Coasters, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our X, and our Instagram. Once again, my name is Dylan. And that's Lynn. Hope you guys have a wonderful day no matter where we're at, and happy 2026. So I will see you guys later until the next video. Peace.